All right. So, at least for Scribbles, I don't know what Delta told you, but for the rest of you guys already know this. Um, this is the first time we're running this. Not like this is not a new like orientation of us doing it. It's like genuinely the first time we're ever doing this. So, there's a probability of this shit being a little rough. All right, I understand that. I want to talk to you guys all after we're done and see what you guys liked and don't like about it. Yeah, that's about it. There's not going to be a lot of shooting in this because there's nothing really to teach you about fucking shooting an armor reforger. It's ADS on Sony, look down the fucking scope, range up to the range that they're at, and then shoot. It's mostly going to be like the tools that you can use for that I use, right, doing recon shit. Yeah, I'm gonna try and don't know how long this is gonna last. I'm gonna try and make it quick with us. There's only being four of us, or four of you guys. It should go by pretty quick. Yeah. So the first thing I'm going to ask you guys to do is if you can all join my squad. If you all hop in my squad. Right. Let's just go ahead and. All right. Sick. Thank you. Okay. So, the first part, the way that this is going to go is there's going to be 3 classroom sessions and then 3 FTXs to follow each one of those classrooms, right? So we're going to go over some stuff, and you guys are going to go out, do that thing.
What?
That's not pass fail. If you guys have any questions, if you guys mess it up, I'll help teach you guys how to do it. Yeah, so the first thing we are going over is pulling grid refs and stuff. So do you guys all know how to pull grid refs?
Yeah, you just mean look at the map and you look at the top numbers.
Yeah. So have you guys ever pulled anything more than a 6 digit? So there's All right, so I go over this real quick. There's 2 digits, which are when you're zoomed all the way out. That's the big squares. Those are a kilometer across. So it's each one of those squares is exactly a kilometer. That's what those big numbers are. The 04, 04 break 12. That's a 4-digit grid square. You zoom in, you get the 6 digit, which is the 044 020, right? Like that's a 6 digit. But when you zoom in, you don't get another one. There are two more. It's 8 digit and 10 digit. So the 6 digits are 100-meter squares. The 8 digit and the 10 digit are 10 meters and 1 meter. Sorry if you guys can hear my phone going off. And that is how, like, typically whenever you're calling fires or whatever, that's what you're going to use as an 8 or a 10 digit, so you can get that's close as you can get. There's 2 ways to go about doing this, at least on modded Reforger with RHS. So the first way you could do this is good for pulling your exact grid cord. Like, let's say you're calling in a helicopter or something to come pick you up. You're calling in your location or whatever. So most of you guys are on PC, right? Yeah. All right. Press O.
I'm on controller on PC, but yeah.
Controller. Shit, I forgot the keybinds to pull out your watch.
I mean, I could just reach up and press it.
Yeah, that works too. So if you pull out your watch, hold your reload button to interact with it. It might be a little finicky with you guys sitting down, so you guys can obviously stand up if it helps. But you're gonna get to that little switch mode. You're gonna switch that twice, and it's gonna go from a clock to a compass, and then you're gonna switch it one more time, and it's gonna go to your like a GPS. Right. Everybody see that?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Sick. All right. So those two numbers that you see are your MGRS, your military grid reference system. So those 2 numbers, those are 2 5-number stacks, right? The top one is going to be the top part of your map. The bottom one is the bottom. The bottom number is the left and right side of your map. So the first 2 of each number, that's your 4-digit, You add one that's a 6-digit. You add another set of numbers that's your 8-digit, and you add the last set that's your 10-digit. So that's exactly down to the meter of where you are standing. So like right now, I'm at 04853 break 11701. That's the exact meter of me. So that's 6 feet in each direction of me. That's the exact meter of where I'm at. There's another way you can do this. So we are right now, we are at the middle of grid ref 048, or sorry, or no, yeah, 048117. Sorry, I forgot where we were. We're at the middle of that grid ref. I'll make it day, so I know you guys don't have flashlights on you. There we go. All right, so that's the exact middle, or that's the exact grid. That's the exact 4-digit grid square where we are. So we're pretty much in the middle of that. So if you hit, I forget what button it is on controller. Well, let me plug my controller in so I could just tell you guys what it is. I think for you guys, you have to cursor over to that ruler on the left side where it shows your like the tools and stuff that you have. You're gonna pop up your protractor, and then you're just gonna put that protractor. You're gonna put the left side, so the 1. You're gonna put that in the middle of that line, the middle of the line of 048. You're gonna put the 1 right there, right? All right, so boom, right there, perfect. All right, so everybody got that?
Yep.
All right, cool. Okay, so the way you're gonna, so this is how you pull a 8-digit. Now pulling a 10-digit on a map is a little rough in Arma Reforger. Yeah, it's not. I've never done it. I've never had to do it. So you can see. So all you do, it's pretty easy, is you go 048 and then you count that 1. So 048 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then it just starts over at 049. So you go 048 on the bottom line. You count over to the right on the bottom line. So we are currently, even though we don't have you guys should have my map marker on, but we're currently around 0485, and then we would be at 1170 for our 4-digit, or for our 8-digit. Sorry. The same way for.
Where are you seeing that? Hold on. So I have it. Yeah, I have it up.
All right, so
you use the protractor, yeah.
So yeah, you pull up your protractor, and then do you see the ruler on like the inside where the triangle is, like the cutout triangle?
Yeah.
You see where the 0 meets?
Yeah.
You put that along the lines of the map. So you go 048, and then you put the bottom line along the bottom of, or you put that along the 117 grid, and you put the right line where it goes up. You put that along the 049 grid, and then you count bottom row to the right, and then left row, you count that up, or the right row where it goes up, you count that up.
Or even though it'll be on the left, usually.
Yeah. Oh, it's so cursed on controller. I might as well just do it with my mouse.
Yeah, it's pretty rough on controller, so like I don't blame you guys if it doesn't matter.
I've kind of learned to just visualize it.
Yeah, you can absolutely visualize it if you remember where, like if you get a rough idea of where those grid lines are on the protractor, you can absolutely visualize it and like, all right, that's the middle of 048, so that's 0485, and you go left, down, the right, up. Yeah. And it's same thing with the north things. So you can go. All right, that's the middle of like 117. Right there.
Your mic's exploding.
No, shit, sorry about that. Good now?
Maybe. So where am I putting it? Am I putting it on the big, like the kilometer square?
Oh,
God damn it.
Oh yeah, it is happening to everyone.
Everybody's having issues from what I'm hearing.
sound fine now? Still fucked up?
It's still
Yeah,
fucked.
it's still fucked up. If it got perfect ping's not bad.
Yeah.
I hear fine. I don't have no issue. on
There
my
it
end.
is. Dixie's good.
Yeah,
Try
now it's good.
buddy.
Yeah.
Are we all good?
Yeah, we're good. All right.
Okay, perfect. I fucking Bohemia taking a shit. Yeah, so you're just gonna put like the numbers. You see the numbers where like the fucking protractor. You're just gonna put that along the black lines for like. You see the 117 grid and the 048 grid. You'll see the 048 at the very top.
So I'm putting it on the little grid, the 100-meter grid.
Yeah. You're
Oh,
gonna
okay.
zoom all the way in, and you're gonna put it on the 100-meter grid.
Okay.
All right, you got that?
Yeah.
Good now. All right, perfect. Yeah, and then so like there's, obviously you can see like where the numbers are as they start. So count. You're wanting to grab like your 040 if you want to get that down to if you want to get that down to a fucking 4-digit, you just count to the right. If you want to get your 117 down to or up to a 4-digit, you just count up along the right side.
So funny, what were you saying would be our 8-digit right now? I just want to see if I did it right myself.
Here, so our 8-digit would be 0485 break 1170.
Okay, cool. I'm tracking, thank you.
Perfect. You good, Shribbles, or?
No. So I understand where the 5 is coming from. That's from the 0 over, right?
Are you?
Are you counting off the big numbers on the edge of it?
No. So when you put it, like, you want to zoom all the way in
Yeah.
into like the grid square you're trying to get,
Yeah.
and then you see where on the protractor where the 0 like where
Yeah.
that meets, where
Yeah.
it rounds out. You're gonna put that in the edge of that 100-meter grid square.
Okay, yeah, I did that.
And then you're going to count from the left where it says 048, where that line comes down. You're going to count, so that's where that 1 is. That's 1. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to the right.
Yeah, it kind of sucks I can't see your screen while doing this, because I'm like, what do you mean? Because I'm counting from the right to the left on the 0.
Okay. Are you... Hold on. Let me see, because I could show you real quick.
I'm streaming if you want to look at my thing, but...
Yeah. Here, let me find you real quick.
Look on... I'm on Twitch right now streaming.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, that works.
Just Scribble69.
Awesome. There you are. Awesome. Alright, give me 1 second. Fucking awesome. I love paying for...
Give me your penny, nerd.
paying for Amazon Prime and still getting ads. It's amazing. Oh, you know what? I can actually see it. Never mind. Yeah, so... Let me... Here, I could cheat the system. There we go. Alright, so... Move it over a little bit to the right. So I grab the protractor itself and move it to the right. Just a tiny bit. Opposite way, opposite direction. Yeah, there you go. There you go, perfect. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, dude. I'm fucking you up. Your stream was lagging for me and it moved a little. You're good right there. Alright. So, you see the hash marks that go across? Like along the bottom row?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're gonna take that and you're gonna count those. Each one of those hash marks is a single digit. So like that first hash mark that's right there, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9 across.
Okay.
So that's gonna be your 048. So where we are, 0485. Be just right in the middle.
Okay, yeah, I'm understanding.
And then you see where it says 117 on the other side.
Yeah.
So that 0, where that 0 is, you're gonna count up. So it's gonna go. That 0 line is technically your 1. And it's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all the way up to the top.
Okay.
And that's it. That's all you have to do to pull a.
Okay, so we're just on 0, right?
Yeah. So it starts at.
Or 1.
Yeah. So it starts. So when you're pulling 0, like if you're trying to pull 048 and you're trying to get that down to or up to a 4-digit, you count from the 1 to the right. So 1 all the way.
Okay,
to the
so
right.
it would be 0485
Yeah.
1171.
Not so since we're sitting on the line, it's technically 0 because we're like
Okay.
as far down as we can go. So like next one up would be 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I am on board now. I understand.
Awesome. All right, perfect. So that's all you have to do. I'm not gonna make you guys pull a 10-digit on a map. That shit's fucking hard. And there's not really a reason to do it, because if you're trying to pull a grid cord on a map, it's typically because you're going somewhere, and you shouldn't need to get within 1 meter of that. 10 meters is fine. So there's the 2 ways. There's the watch, where you can pull your exact grid ref for your exact position, and the map, where you can pull a position of somewhere else. All right, everybody on board with that? Everybody know? Everybody good?
Tracking.
All right, sick. So that's the first classroom. All right. Now what you guys are gonna do now is I'm going to put you down in a location. This is the FTX portion. I'm gonna put you down in a location. I want you guys to use the map, so you can see on the map on the bottom right it says your Northern Everon near airport. Right. So you're gonna use that, and then you're gonna use Oh, I completely forgot to teach you guys how to fucking. Sorry. So, you're gonna take. So the way to geolocate yourself on a map, I completely forgot to cover this. I'm so sorry. So you're gonna use like terrain like marks, or like,
Triangulation.
yeah, triangulation. You're gonna triangulate yourself. So if you guys would come up here, you can hop out of your chair. All right. So like. When we're standing here, we have the airport, the hangar right there to the right, and then we have that big fucking radar array right there. So when we open the map, we can see, all right, there's a radar array up to the left. So you can hit in on the keyboard, or let me figure out what it. Or you can cursor over to it and select it with the fucking mouse or with your controller. You're gonna select the line a little bit behind it, and you're gonna draw it down towards where you are. And you're gonna select the hangar, and you're gonna also draw it down to where you are. All right, and it's going to make a little bit of a cross of where you're at. See that?
Yeah.
All right. So that cross should be almost directly where we are standing.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
So I like if you don't have like big objects like that and you're like out in the middle of nowhere, you're gonna want to like use your compass and like the protractor on the map, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
or actually use the azimuth above your compass down bottom, and then what you can do is use that azimuth in the protractor to draw a line, and you can get, sometimes it won't be as obvious as, there's a hangar, or there's like a you might be working with mountains or, you know, various other terrain features.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah. That's mint, actually. That's perfect. So, like, that from here to us, that's 300. That radar array back there. You go and you put that on. Fucking, come on. It doesn't work. Can't fucking, this thing's fuckity. Why won't it fucking do this shit? Alright, so 300. There we go. Alright, perfect. Put the thing right there. You put the, so yeah, you put the fucking, pull up the protractor, put it over your relative location, and then just draw a line to 300. And then, yeah, it'll fucking, that's how you do it. Ooh, actually, do you know how to do this, like, in-game?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You wanna go over how we do it?
Yeah,
it's actually
sure,
done? Yeah.
Not a problem. All right. So you can do it with the compass. With this, it seems like we have the Where Am I mod, so that's not really a thing you need to do. Like with 75th, you actually like never knew exactly where you were, so it was a lot harder to find your position. But like say for this, so we have the Everon Airport right here to our right. It's at 73 degrees, all right? So you're going to open up your map. Once you have the protractor put over you, you're going to hit the pencil button on the left. And what you're going to do is you're going to start the dot it yourself, and you're going to find that azimuth on your protractor, and you're going to draw a line all the way out. Like, don't just do it to the airport. Draw it all the way out to like where the side of the protractor. That way you can get your good crossed lines for the to find your position basically. So right now I'm at 73 degrees, so I'm going to open up my map, take a line, and draw it out to 73 degrees. Okay.
And you got the 73 from your compass?
What's that?
Where's the 73 from?
If you look down at the bottom of your screen, I don't know if you have it on console. There should be a compass at the bottom of your screen with a heading.
Oh
on
yeah,
top of it.
yeah.
Okay, so you're using that heading.
Yeah.
To draw your line. Make sense? All right, so that's our first mark. You need at least 2 to figure out where exactly you are. So let's figure out a second one.
Where do you see the 73 on the protractor? Is that around the edge?
Yeah, on the very outside of it.
Correct. So do you see how it starts at the very top where it says north? It's got the N and it says 365,
Yeah,
10,
yeah.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Yes. Yes.
Those are your degrees.
So then 73
So
to
find
you.
70, 3 dots down, and then draw it all the way out through that line at 73. All right, next thing we're going to do is find our second point. We're going to try to make it as perpendicular as possible. It doesn't have to be like super perpendicular, but like try to find 2 things that will make it intersect. That way you can find your position better. In this case, we will use this radar assembly out here to our northwest, I believe it is. I have it at 300 degrees. So go ahead and draw a line.
And you're drawing it to you in the protractor, right? Where you are.
And then if you cross them up, it's probably, if you mark the line like exactly where you're at, it's going to be where those 2 lines touch is where you're at. But if you drew complete lines all the way through, then it's going to be where they intersected at. If that makes sense. So if you started the lines at yourself, obviously you can see where you're at on a map, and it would be different if we didn't know we were at where we were at. You know what I mean? But essentially, because you wouldn't have your position to start off with, you would just be marking lines from positions you saw in terrain features.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. So basically, at this point, if you started the lines, you can see where those two lines touch up at in the beginning is going to be where we're at, and that's how you. And the more points you can find on the map and draw lines, and basically you can
get it down
be more precise.
Yeah.
You can be more precise. Yeah.
Yeah. Like you can add like since those oil barrels over there, those fuel tanks over there are on the map, you can add that in. So like, oh, let me find the fucking azimuth to that. So it's like 015 out to that. You can add that in, draw it down, and then you can add like, so like that's 3. If you're shooting 3, you're pretty dead on. But you guys should be fine with either that method or if you're getting dropped in, you could use the watch and pull your exact grid too. But it's pretty good if you like on vanilla game or whatever.
Yeah. But if you're doing it with an actual compass and stuff, what you actually have to do is get back azimuths.
Mm-hmm.
You have to take that shot and then run a back azimuth from the degree that you're getting. But I'm not gonna get into all that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Thank you, Lewis. You know that fucking way better than I do. I got the really basic bitch version of it, where you just fucking draw lines to what you see.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty good at all this stuff, so.
Yeah. All right. So everybody happy with trying to find themselves on the map and how to do it?
Yeah, I'd have to do it for real. Like, actually not be able to see your marker.
Yeah, that's kind of...
Because seeing it is just making my brain go, like, why does it matter?
yeah, exactly. It's kind of hard to replicate when you have a marker showing where you're at.
Exactly where you are, yeah. So everybody's happy with that.
Because, like, on vanilla, it just tells you where you spawned, and you just have to figure it out after that.
Yeah.
So that's how I learned it, was just, like, land nav through looking at the map and being like, okay, that town's over there, the road's right here, I need to run that way.
Right.
All right. Okay, so what this FDX is, you're going to be dropped in. Since your guys are all in my squad, you're not going to be able to see exactly where you are. You either have the compass where you can pull your 8 or 10 digit, which is exactly where you are. Find that on a map, and then I'm going to give you another. So do you guys all have like a piece of paper or something to write on, or notes app or something on your phone?
Yeah, I can do notes app on the phone.
Got my little whiteboard.
So I'm going to give you guys a 10-digit grid ref. All right. So what you're going to do is you're going to spawn in, you're going to figure out where you are, and then I'm going to give you this 10-digit grid ref, and then you're going to go there, and there's going to be a chair, and you're going to sit in that chair, and then you're going to hit me on 48, just say 48. Everybody has a radio, right?
Check.
Got you.
Alrighty, so I'm under power lines. Those are on the map. Question is, what power lines? Oh no. Alrighty, we got a junction of power lines. 3-way split. With the little town next to it. Let's only run up to this junction. Oh, actually, I can just use the... Why am I doing this? We have the technology. I can just look at this. Oh, 4851 space 0966 8 Alrighty. And I need to make it to 05352.
If any of you have questions or need help with something, just let me know.
Okay, so 0485. 048. And then 0991. Okay, so I am right here, I'm pretty sure. Uh, 09668, yep. And I need to go to okay, so that's where I am now. And I need to go to 053. Oh 053, then 099. So it is here somewhere. So I need to run northeast. Alright.
You can go ahead and pick me up. Stig.
Okay, so there's a little junction. It's after a gas station. Let's see, so I think I'm here. So I need to keep running straight off of the turn. So it's on this road is what I need to be on. It's at the gas station. That is the gas station. Okay, so I'm like right here. It's where the dirt road meets and then the little road turns off. There's the dirt road. There's the turnoff. So it is here somewhere. Pull up my thing. And look at what I need to be at. 05352. 05352. Is it this?
Now the boys' target's a chair.
Target is a red and blue lawn chair. Sorry, orange and blue.
Arguably orange and yellow and purple and blue. Dominantly an orange, red, and blue.
05352. So I was right over here. Okay. Then 9901. I've done it.
Nice.
Oh! Stress. I did it.
Welcome home.
We got a
Everybody
mega
would
ramp.
like to follow me up here. Alright. So, down the runway, there's two targets. There's two human targets. I'll make this guy stand up because he has to stand up for this. And there's a BTR down there. Alright. So, the way that you do this, alright, it's very simple. Every person, every human target in this game is the same height. They're all 1.7 meters tall. Well, technically 1.75, but 1.7 is what we're going to work with. So, let me go make this guy stand up while I talk. So what you're going to do is you're going to place the bottom, or not the bottom, but the crossbar. You see like the crosshair
Yeah.
in the site. You're going to place the crossbar that goes along the bottom. You're going to place that at the bottom of his feet, like where he's standing, right? And now each one of these hash marks, think of it as like 5. You're multiplying by like 5, right? So the small hash mark is 5. The big hash mark's 10. The next one up is 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, all the way up. So each one of those is 5. So you're going to count up from the bottom, so 5, 10, so the first guy, the guy closest to us, 5, 10, 15, and we can call that like 17, right? Because his head's a little bit over.
Yeah.
So if you have your phone close to you, or if you're good at math, you don't need your phone, but if you're not like I am, get your phone out, go to your calculator app. Now you're going to multiply 1.7 by 1,000, so 1,000. That's going to get you 1,700. You're going to divide 1,700 by whatever that mil count is. So like we call that 17 because his head was a little bit above the 15 mark. So we're going to call that 17. You're going to divide that. That gets you 100. That means he's 100 meters away from us. Right. So you can go and you could do the same exact thing to the next guy. All right. So I want you guys to just do this by yourselves. Just
Wait, so
yeah. What's up?
1,000 times the number, and then what?
Yeah. So you got 1,700 from that, right?
Yeah.
So then you're going to divide it by whatever the mil count was.
Okay, so
you count
3.
No. So you have the each mill is 5.
Oh.
So it's
Oh, okay.
5,
5, 10, 15.
10, 15, and then since his head's a little bit above the 15,
Okay, yeah, I got you.
it's like 17,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So you're gonna divide that by 17. You're gonna divide that 1700 number by 17.
Yeah.
So that equals out to 100. All right. So the next guy down, do the exact same thing. So you don't have to multiply by 1,000 each time. It's always going to be 1,700.
So he's 212 meters.
So it gets you a rough estimate to how far they are. So I always like to guesstimate, okay, his head's a little bit above 15. I'm going to call that 16 or 17 or whatever. I always like to do that because it gets you a little bit closer to it. But you only range in hundreds. So knowing that he's at 212 meters, ranging up to 200, that shot will be dead on pretty much.
Yeah. You aim center of face.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you explain how you got that 212? Because I messed it up and I didn't get to it.
Because I counted it as 8. Because he's not all the way 1. So
Yes, you did.
yeah, I did 1,700 divided by 8.
So it's always 1,700.
Yeah, because everyone's the same height in the
Always
game. Yeah.
1,700. Yeah.
If you were looking at a window, you would have to do it differently. You'd have to be like 3 feet.
Yeah, you'd have to figure out how big that window is or how big that door is or whatever. And then if it's like 2, let's say, I know it's a really big fucking door, but let's say like 2 meters. Like let's say it's a fucking garage door. That's 2 times 1,000, that's 2,000, and then divide that by whatever.
Yeah, that's why I said a window, because windows are usually 3 feet across.
Yeah.
3 feet high.
All right. So everybody understand that?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, min. Okay, so now there's a BTR on the right side. The best way, like let's say you're looking at a base, or let's say you're looking at something like a convoy or something, and there's not a person around, and you do need to range this in. The best way to range in a vehicle is the same thing. You put that bottom, that bar that goes along, you put that on the bottom of its wheels, and then you put the middle bar, you put that on the far left side of the vehicle, so you're counting from left to right. Everybody understand that?
Your crosshair, you put it on the far left?
Yeah, so you put the up and down bar, you put that on the very front of the vehicle.
Okay.
And then you count, and then the bottom bar, the crossbar, you put that on the bottom of the wheels.
It's like 37,
Yeah.
38.
So it's the same thing across the bottom. Each one of those is 5. The big numbers are 10. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. We'll call that 38, like Lewis said. Now, with vehicles, since you're doing it like this, you're going to want their approximate length. BTR 70s are 7.5 meters long, so 7.5. You do the same thing, 7.5 times 1,000, and then you divide 7,500 by whatever mil count it is. So here it's 38. 7,500 divided by.
So it's 197 meters away.
Yep. Yeah. All right. Now let me grab a box. Here's a box.
This is the only thing Russia has over America is rangefinders.
Yeah.
Or it's just scopes in general.
All right. So now I am going to range find these guys. So the guy right in front of us, the closest guy is, oh, let me move forward a little bit because I'm like right off the back of it. That guy is 101 meters away from us. Now, I bet you if I stand off the front, he's probably exactly 100 or whatever, but it doesn't matter. We got 100 meters. We know he's 100 meters away. Guy in the far,
Tell me he's
that
212.
guy is 200.
Damn.
So a little off, but I mean it's perfect. If you're trying to range find somebody to take a shot at them or whatever, knowing that they're 212 meters away, you're only going to range to 200. So you're not going to need that. So the BTR is 198 meters
Oh
away.
yeah, so that one was a lot closer. 196.
So it was perfect. Does everybody understand how you get it?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, baller. So I mean, I guess I already had you guys do it, so we don't even need to do the second FTX. You guys already all did it.
Yeah, and the problem is if you were gonna shoot something, my scope is 0 to 300 always.
Yeah. So whenever that happens, it's pretty simple. I mean, if you want to test it out right now, you could typically just put the crosshair on them if you really want.
Yeah,
to,
I would
you
just
can-
name like I would just aim. Let me go prone.
Yeah, you could just aim a little
You want
bit
to be
further
like
down.
the third mill up.
Yeah, I was gonna name neck.
You should get acquainted with the different mods and different scopes that are out there and stuff, so you
Yeah.
know what you can grab based on what mods
Yeah.
are and where.
Can I
they're
shoot?
being
Can I take this shot? Just
got
to,
the
Yeah,
With that
vortex.
scope,
I
the
got the
third mill up
vortex
is
with
going
the
up
mod.
right on.
they went over them.
Yeah, so a
Yeah.
little bit over.
Yeah, I put.
Third mill going up is going to be your point of impact.
Exactly what Dixie said. You just gotta adjust the scope to what you're.
There it is.
Where you're aiming to where you're trying to hit. So.
He's immortal though,
that-
unfortunately.
You guys all got that. I mean, that was fucking easy as shit. No, if you guys want to practice, you guys can. All right.
Drop his ass.
So,
Why do you live my headshot? That's some shit right there.
I put it right through his chest. Center mass, baby. Center mass.
all right. So,
Too much
how many
Tarkov.
of you guys in here? I know, Lewis, you have. I think. How many of you guys in here have done a salute report?
Oh,
Nope.
Yeah, I have.
No idea what that is.
Well, like in real
Alright.
life.
Oh yeah, Neb, I completely fucking forgot. All right, so this is more for Scribbles and Dixie. And then Neb and Luis, since you guys have done this shit IRL, if I fuck anything up, cut me off and let me know. All right.
Yep.
All right. So salute stands for size, activity, location, unit/uniform, time, and equipment.
Oh yeah, I just know the 3Ds.
Yeah. So what the goal of a salute report is to get a accurate description of an enemy, typically an enemy encampment or just any location that an enemy's at where they're typically staying at, right? So size, obviously how many people they have there. So like let's say there's 8 guys there. So that's size automatically done 8 guys. Activity, what they're doing. So like if they're just chilling out at a place, like enemies, like they're resting or they're patrolling or whatever, like whatever they're doing in that exact moment. Unit/uniform, so whatever they're wearing. So like let's say they're wearing.
You skipped L.
I did skip L. That's location. That's
I
location.
was like,
Yeah, so that's just wherever they're at. So just whatever the closest grid ref you can get to them. So,
Okay.
yeah, that one's pretty easy. Unit/uniform, typically whatever, like, just whatever they're wearing. That's all that is. So like if they're wearing.
Or just say who they are. Russ
Yeah,
Mill.
yeah, who they are. If they're all right, average rush mill infantry, or let's say we don't know who these people are. Let's say they don't have a flag up or whatever, or they don't have any identifiers on them or anything. Like, oh hey, they're wearing olive drab. They're wearing olive drab kit with this logo on their arm or whatever, right? Time, obviously, what time it is. I mean, for this, we can just do IRL time. I'm not gonna make you guys pull fucking UTC for like in-game time. It's whatever. IRL time works.
6 o'clock.
Hey, West Coast.
Yeah, 22 ping on the server.
Fuck yeah, dude, it's nice. And then equipment. So whatever they have with them. So like, if they have anti-tank equipment, if they have anti-air equipment, vehicles, shit like that. Like, let's say it's a group with a fucking BTR, or they're an anti-tank squad, so they have anti-tank weaponry or shit like that, right? Now, when you're calling this into command, you're not going to like, size 7 enemy personnel activity. Like, you're not gonna do that. Like, it's
7
way
guys
easier.
wearing green shooting
yeah, exactly
mortars.
like that. Yeah, so 7 guys. Like, I'm reading this completely off the SWOT report. I'm just reading this off the SWOT report that I have in front of me. 7 enemy personnel traveling southeast. Location, I'm not going to read this because it's not a grid that we use. Wearing all drab uniform with a red 6-point star on the left shoulder. Time 2100, January 16th. Carrying 1 by machine gun, 1 by rocket launcher.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. So you don't have to go line by line. Just give the briefest description you can while giving the most information you can. All right. Is that description apt with you, Lewis, Neb?
Sounds good to
Awesome.
me.
All right. Dixie, Scribbles, you guys understand that?
Yeah.
Awesome.
So it's basically the 3Ds but more detailed.
Yeah, 3Ds but more detailed. That's a perfect way to describe it. All right. Dixie, Neb, I'm not going to have you guys... Do you guys want to do this FTX?
Yeah, might as well.
Well,
wouldn't hurt to do it.
actually, the 3Ds is when you make contact. Salute
Yeah.
report is when they don't know you're there.
Oh, is it?
There is a difference.
That is true. Yeah, there is a difference. That's whenever you're being engaged. So 3Ds, you call out, like, rounds start flying, you call out description, distance. Yeah, that's when you use the 3Ds. Neb, Lewis, do you guys want to take part in this FTX?
I mean, I can. I don't care. I mean,
Yeah, I can.
here.
Yeah, unless it's
Alright.
gonna slow it down, I'm happy to do it.
We'll do you guys first because it'll be the quickest. So the way that I have this set up is there's going to be 3 pieces of equipment or 3 items at this base. When you guys get to this base, I'll mark it on the map for you guys. You guys don't have to land out there. I'm just gonna, here, give me 1 second. Let me mark it down there. Fucking marker would want to work. Alright, do you guys see that infantry marker down by Corey?
Yep.
Down south? Next
Yeah, I
to
got it.
Levy, above DeRoss?
Yeah.
Awesome. Alright. So that's where the enemy base is at. That's the location of the base. I'm gonna do Lewis or Nev. Who wants to go first?
I can go. What's your call sign?
Fucking Apollo 11.
Apollo 11. Copy.
So there's gonna be 3 pieces of. They're very obvious when you look at them. They're very obvious. If it's like fucked up and you can't tell what it is, like if you can see like, hey, that's obviously the object. I don't know what it is. Just let me know. It's fine. There's 3 things that I want you guys to add in this salute, so that way you it's obvious that you did it. You'll see them when you get there. They're non-military objects. I'll say that.
Non-military?
Yeah, they're items that you would see in a civilian household. In a place that they are not supposed to be. You wouldn't see these items at this place.
So that's what you want called for...
Do the full salute report with like the people that are there and everything, but just add those on in equipment.
Okay.
Alright. Lewis, you ready?
Yep.
Alright. I'm probably not gonna have sorry if I'm talking over anyone. I'm probably not gonna have comms with you, Lewis. I'm gonna put I'm gonna put antenna down so that way you can see them.
Okay.
Count 10 guys that are fucking patrolling, doing this, doing that, right?
Yeah.
All right. All good? Any questions?
No.
All right, you can go down that hill. You can go all the way. Don't worry if you get shot at. Like, I understand this game's fucky sometimes with spotting. But don't make yourself obvious. Don't like just stand in the middle of the fucking open and just sit there and wait for them to see you.
Yeah.
All right,
Alrighty.
you're good to go.
Wait, where the fuck am I at? It's southeast of your point.
It's the southwest. Swing to your left, right there.
Okay.
Scribbles, sorry, I completely forgot to ask you. What's your call sign?
Does scribbles.
Got me.
Alrighty, I am Scribbles reporting in a salute to Apollo.
Copy. Go ahead and send it whenever you're ready.
It's 12 men defending a mortar position in a quarry. 087 break 039. Assorted Russian gear, uniforms. There is 3 mortars, 2 mounted machine guns. They are carrying RPGs and AKs. And in the middle there's a couch, or a dryer, or a washer, and then like a birdhouse thing? I don't know what it is.
All right, solid. Good copy. It's a beehive. I placed it down. I was like, oh, that's a little riffy. But
Yeah. Oh yeah, 6:30. I forgot the time.
All right, baller.
All right, Dixie.
Repeat.
049038.
Okay.
Hey, can you hear me on radio?
I couldn't know.
Ready, check 48.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
You're good. You can keep doing your thing.
Scribbles to Apollo, salute report.
Go for salute.
I got 10 MAMs patrolling a base in a harbor. They're wearing Cold War uniforms, and there's one commander with a I don't know what the kind of hat is called, but yeah, he's got a commander hat. There is a helipad, barracks, and a field hospital. And it's 7:10 p.m.
Copy on all. Be advised that officer at the time is requesting you maneuver to take a shot and or take a shot from wherever you are at now if you have a clear line of sight on him.
Roger. He's down.
So I'll copy. Good shooting.
He moved at a millisecond. It would have been first shot.
All right, give me 1 second, guys. All right. Okay. You're all good, Scribbles. If you want to hop out of here, you can. If you want to stay around, you also can do that. It's up to you.
Alrighty. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
I actually learned things during this, so
Yeah, yeah.
very good.
I'll send that up to either Delta or Rip after this.
Alrighty.
Baller. All right.
Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. Let me know if you like those training videos and the Milsim stuff. If you would like to hit the like and subscribe, I would appreciate it. If you've watched the entire video, you're a gangster. But until next time, my friends, Reese Pieces.